What's up? Myself Syed Mohammad Ans and you are watching my YouTube channel MC Official. Today I'm gonna tell how can you improve your English and communicate with others in English. I share you some tips to improve your English and share my personal experience. Before starting the video, I wanna say one thing. If you are new in this channel, so kindly subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. So before starting the video, I want to say one thing. If you want to become a fluent speaker in any language, then three things are required. Number one, practice. Number two, dedication. Number four, concentration. So if you want to become a fluent speaker of English, then you have to make these things go through. Move on to the first step, which is if you want to become a fluent speaker of English, then you have to first get admission in one of the language course, because tutor is required in any field of life wherever you go. If you want to become a fluent speaker, then tutor must be there. He teaches you some lessons of English. The first lesson of English language course is where to speak, what to speak and how to speak. So if you want to become a fluent speaker, then you have to first get admission in one of the English language course. So this is my first tip. Move on to the second tip, which is speak for yourself, not for others. It might sound strange. It is not a sentence, it has a deep moral in it. So if you want to become a fluent speaker, then wherever you go, you have to speak English. Whom you met, you have to speak English. You have to speak English with your family, with your friends, even with the beggars. Because it is very important, because it requires a practice. So wherever you go, you have to speak English. So there are some persons around you who teases you when you speak English. But you have to remember this thing, that I am speaking for myself, not for them. They are just pulling my rope back. So just keep the thing in mind and just stick to it. Just I have to speak for myself, not for them. So this is the second tip. Now we move on to the third tip, which is very important. To the third tip, which is very important. After adopting these two tips, you become able to speak English with someone. But speaking English with someone and speaking English in front of the audience are two different things. If you want to become a fluent speaker of English in front of the audience, then confidence must be very important. So if you want to build the confidence, then you have to do some small number of large presentations. So after giving these kind of presentation, you become able to speak in front of the audience and used to do this audience. So adopting these three tips, you'll become able to speak English in front of the audience or with someone. So these are the three tips I want to share. So now I share my personal experience, because I couldn't speak a single word of English before the English language course. Then I joined ELC, which is English Language Club in Rahim Yar Khan. And the teacher instructed me, guided me how to perform in front of the audience. So after that class, I became able to speak with anyone or in front of the audience. So these are the three tips I want to share with you. So this is all about my video. In the next video, we'll discuss tips to improve your presentation. So next time, Allah Hafiz.